Hey guys, what's up? It is Publik back with another video kind of showcasing another tool that you can use for being a Mythic raider, or pretty much any raider in general, really. Today we're going to talk about Pawn. Pawn is a really useful add-on. I honestly think every Mythic raider should be using this for sure. Essentially what it does is you can input your stat weights into it and then see the percentage upgrades based on the gear that you're getting coming into your bags and that kind of thing. So the first step, if you want to get started with this guy, is come over here, make sure it's set to manual down here. And when you first start up, you're gonna see like that's paladin, but like so since I'm a priest, it has the default priest ones that show up like up here under your public scales. You can come over here and say like, okay, priest shadow, that's the default one, and all these defaults are set to 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. So I'm sure they'll probably update them at some point, but you just uncheck show this scale and tooltips right here, and that'll make it go away because you only really want to see the ones that you're putting in, not the defaults. So then if you want to create a new one, I suggest going in here and just doing empty, and we'll just do test weights, do OK. So here, and then you can start entering values. So 1 intellect, let's make that worth 1.0. Stamina, let's do 0.01. Crit, let's do 5,000. And let's see, haste is at 1. And so you can do this with every single thing you want. Let's see, what are these? Yeah, why not? We'll play around with stuff. Okay, and then you can, if you want, you can do like movement speed at 0.01. Usually if the stat is usable for you, you want to at least put 0.01 on it. You really don't need to go anything below this. All this stuff doesn't really matter anymore. It's just after minor stats, just leave it at that. And then you're pretty much done. At this point, everything's all set up and ready to go. You really don't have to mess with anything in here if you don't want to. It's just kind of like personal tweaks. And at this point, you'll be able to see the weight. So if you have any item in your bag that's an upgrade compared to what you're wearing now, it will show up below there. So since that is not an upgrade, let me go ahead and equip them. I'll show you. So I have these legs in my bag, and it's showing 23% upgrade on my test weights versus 26% and 14%. You can see I have all my weights right there. And it's as simple as that. So just as a note, if the weights don't show up on the item, that just means it's not an upgrade. It's not like it's not working, it's just not an upgrade. It doesn't need to calculate it. Okay guys, and that's pretty much it. I'll go ahead and delete this guy out just like that, and we're good to go. So if you need stat weights for your class, I highly recommend checking out your specific class resource pages. I've tried to do a decent job with the rest of my guild to compile as many of the ones that we know. So that will be in a Google Doc sheet in the description if you want to check that out. And if some of them are wrong or you think another guide has something different, please post a comment on that Google Drive, the Google document with the resource and all that kind of stuff, and we'll get that sorted out. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something.